right into it. First, we'll open it up and go to James Edwards.
Hey, Dwayne, how you doing?
Hey, James, how you doing, buddy?
Good to see you. Just curious, do you have an idea of how many of the recent first-rounders will play in Summer League, or are you expecting a lot of them to play?
All of them. They will all be present and play and participate. They had good practice today. You can just see the carryover from last year, which is the continuity you're looking for in building a program, and really excited with the carryover from last year.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we'll go to Omari.
Hey, Dwayne, good to see you. I was curious about Isaiah Livers. First he had the injury back in March. Just where is he at as far as his recovery, and do you expect him to be to participate in Las Vegas?
No, he won't. Yeah, he's one guy that won't. James, I hope that doesn't confuse. From last year's first players is what you were asking, but Isaiah this year and Isaiah Stewart will not participate just because Isaiah Stewart probably could be close, but no use of risking it. And he's one of those guys that you don't have to say giddy up to. You just say whoa. So it's a good chance for him. But Isaiah Livers will not participate either. Neither will Chris Smith.
And now we'll go over to Keith.
Dwayne, I'll just ask one more guy, and then a follow-up question if I could. Do you expect Sekou to participate?
Yes, Sekou had a good day today, practice, and so yes, he will participate with the Summer League.
And with Cade, I know you've got Killian, so I assume Killian will be playing some point guard. But with Cade, do you actually anticipate using him as a point guard, or more is it just a facilitator at a wing position?
I'm not going to put a number on Cade and Killian. Both of them are 1A and 1B. So, either one of them can bring it up. Either one of them can initiate the offense. Either one of them can run pick and roll. What we want to work to is try to get to positionless basketball with those two guys. And I think we get in trouble if we say, well, he's the point guard, he's the two. Some of it's going to be depend on defensive matchups. Some of it's going to be offensively, but not really going to put a number on either one of those guys. And, because, again, both of them have point guard skills, but also can play off the ball a little bit.
And who's going to actually coach the team, Dwayne?
JD Du Bois.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we'll go over to Rod Beard.
Dwayne, you got some pep in your step since the draft. I guess you're excited about your new additions that you got there.
Well, I am, Rod. It's one of those things that, we're accumulating talent, young talent, a lot of teaching to be done, as we saw today. But like I told the guys today, as long as they work hard, they're focused, they're locked in, which they are. We got a group of sponges, guys that, that take in coaching and take it well. Like a kid like today had a good day was Luka Garza, had an excellent day today shooting the basketball. And, because it's going to be the Summer League is for those guys to see where they are, see if their skill sets translate into the NBA game. This is an exciting time for our team because we are such a young team. There is such a large amount of teaching to be done, which we didn't have last year, Rod. So, we missed the summer, so we got a lot of teaching juices, pent up.
So just in terms of Garza and Balsa too, do you see both of them kind of playing an integral role? Those are your big guys for Summer League?
Well, Balsa can't participate because the trade hasn't gone through yet that happened with Charlotte. So he can't participate until that trade is consummated. So, but we anticipate him participating once the trade goes through.
Next question, go to John Neo.
Hey, Dwayne, I wonder with Killian and Cade, how do you facilitate
their, I guess, comfort level as you go through this next week or two here?
Well, I don't know, John. I'm not trying to make it. We want them comfortable playing, but a little bit of being uncomfortable is good. I like being uncomfortable right now. It's a time to be uncomfortable. So, but again, trying to get those guys a rhythm playing together. Someone, I think Keith asked a question, 1A, 1B. It's not new. I mean, it's nothing that it hasn't been done before, but getting a rhythm more than being comfortable, I think, is the terminology we want to use.
And you guys all talked about this being a big summer for Killian. What have you seen from him this summer and going into this summer league?
Well, one thing that Killian, he has an advantage right now is he's had a year under his belt of getting his butt kicked in the NBA, and his physicality and his speed and the force he's playing with right now is off the charts, which again, is not a finished product, but you can just see it, John. And I think that's what he's learned and from last year. And that's something Cade and Garza and all the other rookies are going to have to pick up, is how hard and how physical the NBA. And again, that's nothing new. It's all rookies go through that. But that's the difference with Killian and Saddiq right now above the rookies.
And last one for me, Saddiq, obviously the experience he had with the select team, what do you think that did for him? Do you see the payoff already in what you've seen?
No question. The leadership, John, yeah, it's a great question. The leadership, he's showing the understanding of what should be done, what to do in certain situations is off the charts. But just, again, his confidence level. And I've seen it before. Guys go to the select team or the Olympic. I think we'll see the same thing with Jeremy coming back. The confidence level they get going to those venues is invaluable. And that's what we're seeing in Saddiq right now.
And we'll wrap it up with a follow-up from Rod.
Dwayne, one of the things about Cade was that he kind of meshes with everybody and he'll find where he fits on a team. Have you seen that early on so far, as that he kind of gauges what the other guys do and then just figures out what his role is going to be within that? Well,
again, everybody has a role, but again, it's playing basketball. It's not really anything complicated. And that's one thing I don't want him to do is overthink. Well, this guy's got to do this guy's got to do it. No, it's basketball. We have certain roles for the 1, 2, and 3 that are interchangeable and should be interchangeable, which will make those guys more difficult to guard. But he's comfortable doing anything. Whether it's pick and roll, playing off the ball, defending a 2, defending a 3. He showed it today again. Just getting used to the speed and the force of the NBA game, the rules of the NBA game, the tagging defensively, all those things are things all rookies will have to pick up, and they're doing. That's why Summer League is so valuable. Summer work is so valuable that those guys have a chance to go through our development program, and so that's going to help him tremendously. On wherever he is on the court. Now, forget the position. And as hopefully we can get away from the 1, 2, and 3 terminology for this group, especially because they are interchangeable. Now, when Corey's in there or Saban's in there, a little bit different. Now, so we'll have 2 different looks with Killian and Cade versus Corey and Saban.
Thanks for the time, Coach.
Okay. Thank you.
We're going to go ahead, hop into it. First, we'll go to Omari Sankofa.
Hey, Saddiq, hope you're well. Overall, just how would you characterize your experience with the USA Select team, and just what were you able to take away from being surrounded by so many talented, established players?
Just like you said, man, it was an honor first and a blessing to be able to play, for that team and be able to help the main team get ready, And like you said, every possession, every matchup was big time, the best of the best in the league. So, it just helped, to define and sharpen, my game and be able to see just different things IQ wise of of certain reads and certain things that happens within the game that the best players do. So I think just experiencing that, man, was big for me.
Next, we'll go to Rod Beard.
Saddiq, this first practice and just being back with everybody after that select team experience, what did you notice that was different, or maybe what did you notice was different about the guys coming back and being able to play all together?
I just think we have like a certain way we play here, and stuff like that. So obviously it's going to be different from playing against those guys. Those guys are all the best players on the individual teams, and so they were trying to mesh together, and so I just saw that firsthand of how different talented guys can play together and find a way to to make each other better with still being aggressive. So coming in and seeing our guys all together is kind of the same thing. We all have talented players in every position, and so I kind of just try to see the same things, and that's the same thing that's happening now. Just trying to figure each other out, but having 1 year under the belt, we kind of know what to expect. So I think that's why there's a lot of positivity for the future.
What's your first impression of Cade and what he brings to the team?
I think he's great leader for his age, great young guy, and he's versatile. Be able to play all three levels on the offense end and be able to switch on the defense end. So I think that's going to be real vital for us, and very key. So I just think his versatility and being able to play multiple positions.
All right, now we'll swing over to James Edwards.
Hey, Saddiq. Hope you're doing well, man. When you come into practice today, do you look around and see so many new faces? Do you feel like a elder statesman now, or do you still kind of feel like a rookie and it's a blur and you're still trying to figure it all out? Where's your headspace at entering this second summer?
I think just being 1 year in, I would look at it more as a vet, even though I've only been 1 year. I think, like you said, man, seeing a lot of new faces, and just playing it, having a lot of experiences. Blessed to be able to have those experiences last year. Is like I kind of know what to expect and know what we need to do to continue to get better. So coming in to practices and stuff like that, even seeing the new faces, I'm definitely open to anybody having questions, and I'm just trying to help everybody out. And I think we have a one focused goal in mind, is to win. So however my role is to do that, that's what I want to do.
And is that stepping out of your comfort zone, leading and being more vocal? Do you, or has that always kind of been you? Obviously, we haven't got to see you work in action in person, but is that you, or is that something new to you?
Growing up, I was more of a leader by example. I as far as the vocal rah guy, I usually wasn't that. But at this moment, I still try to just lead by example. But obviously talk and be more vocal because. I know certain things that we want to do, so I'm trying to help everybody as much as possible. So like I said, whatever I need to do to win, whatever they want me to do, is be more vocal or whatever, continue to lead. That's what I'm trying to do.
Appreciate you.
Next up, Keith Langlois.
Hey, Saddiq. Dwayne said that he's trying to get away from designating like perimeter positions as 1, 2, 3, and aiming for people to just be interchangeable and I'll share those responsibilities. How do you see that kind of helping your game and fitting with Killian and Cade?
I think it's good, man. I think we don't try to label each other, and we know we're all interchangeable in some form or fashion. I think that's an asset for us. Having length, having different people to handle the ball, having different people to play off the ball. So I just think it's going to be great for us. I think being able to balance and be versatile as a team, I think that's going to be very vital, and I think that's good for us.
And we got a follow up from Amari.
Hey, Saddiq, obviously your the skill that translated seemingly quickest for you last season was your outside shooting. Just coming into the summer, kind of what's been your focus as far as what areas you wanted to work on, and overall just how much more straightforward has this summer been, just kind of having a clear off season, not the same pandemic restrictions and being able to be in the facility all summer?
Like you said, man, I try to, work on every part of my game every summer. We had a kind of a shortened season in training camp, so I kind of came in, and just wanted to do whatever the coaching staff wanted me to do to help the team immediately. But this summer, continue to work on every aspect of my game, whether that is continue to still play off catch and shoot, driving, play off the pick and roll, stuff like that. So just expanding and continue just to work on every facet of my game. That's kind of how it's been all summer. I had that routine and just feeling confident in myself and my game.
Next question will go to John Neo.
Hey, Saddiq, with what you guys did as rookies last year and now with the number one pick coming in, can you explain maybe what you think this team is capable of, or what the possibilities are even this season?
I think the sky's the limit. I think we just want to take one day at a time, and obviously just win and get better and be the best team we could be by the end of the season, and try to win as many games as possible, but still, develop that culture and character as a team for the future. I don't think we set any limits for ourselves or any certain goals besides winning every game and getting better every day. So I think that's our mentality and focus.
We'll go back to Rod Beard.
Hey, Saddiq, with JD coaching this squad, how's that been for you guys and just working with him? He's been a big development guy for you guys and a big rah-rah guy for you guys. Just in terms of what that opportunity is like for him and how that working relationship is going to flourish with him at the helm.
I think he's great, man. He's a great young coach. He's always in our ears, no matter what, position or role he has. And I think it's good, man, just to, see something a little different. And, but, he barks and echoes the same things Coach Casey says. So it's all, we're all together. We all know what each other want. It's all one connection, So I think it's just good, to see him in that role and continue to learn from him as well.
Appreciate it.
Okay, thanks for taking the time today.
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate y'all.
All right, so first question will go to Keith Langlois.
Hey, Cade, thanks for doing this. I imagine the last month or so has been kind of a blur for you, but today going through something as familiar for you as a practice with your teammates, looking around, did it kind of sink in that this is the NBA home now, and how did it feel for you?
It felt good to get back on the court. My pre-draft was a little bit different than others. I haven't really been able to be around, teammates and be able to play 5-on-5 and stuff like that. So be able to get back out here, start getting the field back again, it was fun.
Dwayne was on a little bit ago and said that he's really looking to kind of get away from labeling point guard, shooting guard, that type of thing, and going more for shared responsibilities along the perimeter. Is that something that you think really suits your versatility?
Yeah, I think so. We got a bunch of guys that can do a lot of things. So I think if we utilize all those different skill sets and embrace that, we got versatility on our team and that we can put guys in different spots, I think it would only help us.
Next we'll go to Rod Beard.
Cade, what's that first experience been like, just going through it? Like you mentioned, just getting back to 5-on-5 was a little bit unusual, but one of your strengths was being able to blend in and to find a spot around whatever floor they put around you. What was that adjustment like for you?
It was cool. It was cool. I don't want to come in, forcing anything. I want to get a flow for the team. I want to, get a feel for everybody on the team. So, I know what the number one pick, perception is coming in. So I think the biggest thing for me is to come in and reassure all the team that, I'm about playing winning basketball instead of, trying to live up to the hype or whatever. I want to be able to blend in, get a good flow in the offense, get to, get the ball moving, things like that, so that we can play good basketball and then move forward.
I'll go over to James Edwards.
Hey, Cade, hope you're doing well, man. Did you when you found out the Pistons had the number 1 pick, did you hop on Synergy just to kind of familiarize yourself with the games of your new teammates? Though I guess the rookies last year specifically.
Nah, I was on YouTube. I was watching the full game tapes and things like that. Just trying to get a feel for everybody. I'm watching everybody's highlights and things like that. So, I wanted to see what guys could do well, see them at their best, and then I wanted to see, how the team moved and full games. So, I feel like I got a pretty good feel for the team right after that lottery. I was trying to study up for sure.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Next up, go to Omari Sankofa.
Hey, Cade, thanks for doing this. You mentioned last week that you were looking forward to playing alongside Killian Hayes. Of course, we're still very early in this, but just what has that been like being able to develop that early chemistry with him and get a feel for where his game is and how it fits with yours?
It's been good. More than anything, he's a good dude. He's, easy to connect with. And just the day and a half that I've been around him. So, I feel like we're not going to have any trouble being able to talk to each other and communicate. And then, both of our games, we want to make the right play. We want to be, playmakers and win. So I feel like, it won't be any problem for us to gel and get going real quick.
And we will wrap it up with John Nia.
Hey, Cade, thanks for doing this again. What do you hope to take out of Summer League? What do you hope to accomplish there? I guess what are you looking forward to the most with this opportunity?
Yeah, more than anything, we want to win Summer League. We want to go undefeated as a team. And then, on top of that, we want to just take a step forward as far as, gelling as a young core, being together, playing for each other, and things like that. I want everybody to leave, Summer League feeling like they became a better player, and then, that they became a better piece to this puzzle, and added to this team, and so that we can go into the regular season feeling good about ourselves. So winning is no one thing, but individually, hopefully everybody can leave there feeling like, there's a new confidence going into the season.
Thanks, Cade. All set, man.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one.